In today's world, conservation is a priority aimed at increasing energy efficiency and reducing fuel costs. When one considers the price of oil going for more than $100 a barrel, the sheer economic impact of reducing energy costs by even a small percentage simply can't be denied. For companies that have seen the light on the tremendous savings that proper installation can deliver, there's one last piece of the puzzle: quality installation that begins saving money from day one and lasts years and years. Brian Joyce is here to talk a little bit more about that.
Well, you're right, Tom. You know, once you've made the decision to upgrade your facility's insulation, you're halfway home, but you're not there yet. There's an art to installing insulation, and it's critical that the job be done on time, on budget, and right the first time. The International Association of Heat and Frost Insulators and Allied Workers and the National Union Insulation Contractors Alliance have the skill and training to handle virtually any type of insulation job in any type of environment. For more than 100 years, owners have counted on the insulators to select the proper material and the method of insulation, such as wrapping, pasting, wiring, taping, and spraying. And when renovation requires the removal of hazardous materials, these craftsmen and women are up to that task as well. The key to our success is training. It's a documented fact that no comparison can honestly be made between our apprenticeship programs and that of our competition. Our training is formal curriculum that turns our apprentices into the best qualified career construction professionals in the world.
You're going to hire trained professionals, qualified professionals that will be able to man your job, any size job in our jurisdiction. And when they get to your job, it will be done right the first time.
Our apprenticeship program is a 4-year program. Once they are accepted by the apprenticeship committee, then we can find them a job with one of our contractors. So they have a full-time job working out in the field. And our apprenticeship school is in the evenings. We'll teach them everything from skills as routine as insulating air conditioning and heating ducts, to plumbing, piping, to things as intricate as being in mechanical rooms and on large tanks and things like that that are demand a little more skill out of the mechanics out in the trade.
The apprentice program offers just shy of an associate's degree by the time they get out of that apprentice program. That's impressive. That's an impressive training program.
Thomas Householder, the Director of Labor Relations for American Electric Power, is well aware of the pressures involved in a competitive utility environment, and he has relied on the insulators to deliver for him time and time again.
AEP has had great success working with the Insulators Union. And the Insulators Union, the success we've had starts at the top. President Grogan, Mr. McCourt, and their staff, they've done a tremendous amount of I will say, proactive measures to make sure that we have quality workers with the skills we need to get our work done safely, on time, and within budget.
Here at AEP's John Amos plant in West Virginia, a large insulation improvement job is underway.
Quality control is real important that a lot of people don't realize, because you know, if we do an inferior job, they're going to have their heat loss, they're not going to be able to maintain the temperatures they need. There's going to be safety issues with as far as people getting burned on stuff. There's going to be corrosion issues, because if it's not insulated properly, it gets moisture and stuff on the ductwork, which will cause the ducts to eat out sooner. As far as Local 80, we try to do a top-notch job on every project we go about, and we try to make sure that everything's insulated properly.
Of course, any successful job must be a safe job, and a key element to our insulators training is safety. Safety is burned into the mindset of our apprentices from the first day in class and carries through it to our most veteran craftsmen. While others give lip service to safety, it's part of our culture. We preach it, we practice it, and we live it.
Safety shouldn't just be a by-thought. It should be something that everybody thinks about all the time, from the top of the businesses all the way down, from the top of the labor force all the way through it. And so it's something that we're pushing as well.
Safety is our primary concern. There's never been a job that we've had that was completed successfully that wasn't safe. Our safest jobs are our most productive jobs. The only way to do a job for us is to do it safely.
So is it important, safety? Oh, please, yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
At the end of the day, the work we do is much like any other successful business in one respect. It's all about our relationships. And from the highest levels of the international to the men and women on the job, we are dedicated to being the choice for the customer. And we treat every job like it's an audition for the next job.
Look at what we're offering and then look at the changes we're making in regard to our labor force and the quality of what we're putting together as a package. I'd say that to the owners as well. Just give us a look. Check us out.
That looked like quite a facility out there.
It really was, Tom. There were about 100 insulators on the job at that John Amos plant when we were there, and at peak, get this, there were around 400.
Well, I guess that's not unheard of when you spend $1 billion on upgrading a plant like AEP is doing there. Thanks, Brian.
You bet.
And thank you for clicking on.